don't know what they are doing, guys. What do they want? Why are you fighting? Why can't you just live it in peace, man? Don't you have enough money? Don't you have enough money? Don't you have enough power? Don't you have enough weapons? Don't you have family? Don't you have country? Why would you go and bomb another country? Why can't you just enjoy your life in your big ass country? Why would you take others' children to war and have them killed for your ego? Don't take other kids. Take your kids and send them to fight for you. Don't send my children to fight for you. If you want to fight, if you want to work, go yourself. Fight yourself, like the ancient kings that would go to war to fight, that would go to war to fight. Crazy. Yeah, kids, let this to be a lesson for you. Live a clean life. Don't be weak. Anytime someone could be filming you doing something stupid. Okay, I can film myself, but I don't think I'm doing anything stupid. So this is all about that, yeah, ego. They're embarrassed because they have a compromise on them. You know, they're all compromised. So, you know, they have videos doing unthinkable. And obviously, you know, they cannot let Israel disseminate it into the airways, internet. They cannot allow that. So, they've been led by the nose, you know, by the balls. And he's doing whatever Netanyahu wants him to do. Or else, you know, tons of Epstein files. That's what else. And imagine someone's child dies for that stupidity because of that one guy's ego. Because they are so ignorant, they are so blind, they are so unwise that they don't think, hey, you know, there's always a way out, always a way out. Even if someone has those compromising videos or whatever of me doing unthinkable, even then I can come out and open up to the world and admit what I have done, what's in that video, and just admit and be humble. And then give yourself to the people and say, now do what you will, because now it's up to you. But before you do that, let me kick this guy's ass. Let me go and fight for my country and die for my country. Then you can kill me. Also, not in some other land. No. In your home, at your home, within your borders. Yep, you can admit all that. Try to take care of whatever you have promised. Now you have no fear because everyone knows what you didn't want them to know. So you don't have to hide anymore. Now you're vulnerable because you're so stupid that you don't know that the most powerful thing is being vulnerable. Yep, that's what those satanic people are afraid of. When you are vulnerable, when you are not afraid, that's what they are afraid of. Yep, because once you admit it, once you tell him, hey, you want to show the video, go ahead, show it. And then, you come clean with your family, with your country, with yourself, and then say, okay, now I'm ready to die. Because every human being has a weakness. We all have weakness. We are all weak, in some sense. Yeah. No one is error-free. Everyone is guilty of something. But they're not wise enough to understand that, their ego is too big, so they can never do that. Instead, they do more satanic such as creating fake wars, sending, your and my children to die in some other land. Instead of helping the people in his country with medicine, with education, with housing, instead of doing that, he spends $5 billion a day or whatever. Bro, can you understand that, what that means? You can fix the stupid healthcare so everyone has insurance. Everyone is covered. You can do that with that money, but no. You'd rather take that money and spend on killing each other. I just don't understand, man. How can we take this shit? How is it possible? They claim they don't have enough money. So, and I believe them. They are never satisfied. Never satisfied. We do have enough money. We do have enough resources for every single person in the United States and even in the world. Don't you ever believe that we don't. We have enough resources. The problem is that all those resources are concentrated in a few hands. Few morons, few criminals' hands, yeah? Man, I can't imagine, how is it possible that billions of people are being led by the nose? By only like a couple of hundred people. Wow. Yep. And we go online and, like me, just bullshit and chat, and everyone knows this. What if everyone in the United States decided to just stop paying the taxes this year? Just like that. And unite, I'm not gonna pay my taxes. Okay, you're not gonna do that. What, they're gonna arrest all of us? Let them. Let's see what happens then. Bro, this is stupid. They take my money and give it to Ukraine, to Israel, to Qatar. Bro, why are you doing that? That's my money, my hard-earned money. I'm paying taxes for my own health, for our roads, for our infrastructure. that is so outdated, and you're sending that money to some other country, and now that you need it, you're stupid enough to not to know what you have. You don't know what your powers are, your strength is. So you make stupid steps, and now you don't have enough ammunition. So you're going, getting everything that you gave to other countries, now you're begging to get it back. Man, that's a cartoon, that's like a circus. Where is your stupid dignity? What type of president or king or leader are you, man? You're a clown. Really clown, some stupid person with like not enough brains or wisdom. Yeah, the problem is all those so-called leaders, they all have tons of knowledge, but zero wisdom. That's the problem. That's the problem. As soon as someone is elected or steps into the election cycle, this group picks them up, wines them, dines them, takes them to their country, tells them, hey, I'll pay for everything. Don't worry, you got nothing to worry. I'll pay your advertisements. Yeah? I'll pay for everything. You got to do nothing except, later on you need to do some favors for us, okay? And those people are being stupid and being like being like a peasant, man. I mean, uneducated. I shouldn't have said that. But yeah, being like a dark ages peasant, because that's who they are. They see a woman and they salivate. They see money and they lose their mind. So it's very easy to buy them. Very easy to buy them. They all have a price. Unless your price is death, unless your price is death, you can never be an effective leader. Perhaps you'll die in the first few months of your kingship or presidency, but still you'll die as a hero, as a king, because no one could buy you. Your price is you have no price. It's that's it, man. But everyone else is for sale. So why are we surprised? That's what's going on. They buy them out, then they send hookers to them. Yeah, and they do that all night while there is a few cameras films them. Weak people. So they've been compromised. Simple as that. And it doesn't even have to be that day or that month or in your country. You could be somewhere in Bahamas, yeah, enjoying. You're sitting in a beach at night time and someone approaches you, this beautiful girl or whatever. It's like way unsuspicious, But which means if you are a weak person, if you don't watch your steps, you're done. You cannot be an effective leader. You cannot lead because you can't even, lead yourself. Anyways, I don't know. This is craziness, man. Now, they're gonna lose the war, and you know what's gonna happen. How is it possible for Israel to lose it? It's not possible. So, what I'm afraid of is that, they're gonna have no other option except to bomb Iran with nuclear weapon, yeah, tactical nuclear weapon. And if they do that, then that's it. That's the end. Then that's the end. Yep, that's the end. My my what you call it, uncle, I was little and he was like 80 years old, and he kept saying, "Hey, son, the world has started with Jews and it'll end with Jews." I didn't understand as a child what it meant. He kept saying, "Yeah, it started with them and it'll end with them." Mark my words. This is like 50 years ago. Yep. So why? I mean, 2 years ago, 3 years ago, if you said the Jews are running the United States, the media, the medical field, the law, judicial system, everyone would call you an anti-Semite. Even now, they will call you anti-Semite. But it all came up on the surface. So now everyone knows that was true. Now they do it openly. They buy CNN, they buy TikTok. That's it. So they don't have to hide it anymore. So all that people were saying and being punished for saying that, being canceled for saying that, appears to have been true. To a point where, we go to war for Jews. Really, I mean, who else? Why? We are afraid to say, we keep saying, oh, not the Jewish people, but the Israeli government. Well, the government consists of the same people. There was a poll in Israel, and 65% of the people are okay with this war. All right. Which means what? Which means they have the same mindset. They want whatever is going on, they want it. All right, so they have to answer for it. Yeah, you want it, you got it. There you go. Live by sword and die by the sword. And all these stupid Christians, quote unquote Christians, they are not Christians, they are not Christians, Judeo-Christian. Bullshit. It's Christianity, pure clean. There is no Judeo in Christian. There is no such thing. If you want to be convinced, go to Israel, wear a cross, and go outside and walk. People will spit on you. You can't preach Christianity openly. Yeah, I mean, they spit on Jesus, on Jesus' name. So then why would they be your friend, man? Why would you add Christ's name into Judeo name on the, means nothing, because he came, turned the tables, turned over all the tables and exposed what they were, and they killed him. Okay. How come how it happened that now they're your friends? They never been your friends. Yeah, friends. They're not your friends. With a friend like that, who needs an enemy? Yeah, it's just crazy, guys. Wake up. Wake up, man. Let's take our country back. This is United States. Pretty soon, we're gonna lose this free speech. Even now, in the countries, if you say anything against Israel, that's a crime. What the hell? How come, it's not crime if I say anything bad about Armenia? Why shouldn't it be crime if it's a crime for Israelis? Besides, Armenia is the biggest enemy. They consider Armenia, the Jews. They even hide Armenian genocide because they want the spotlight on themselves, their genocide. Yeah, not Armenians, which was before their genocide, 1915. 2.5 million Armenians in what, 2 days died, slaughtered by the Young Turks. Okay, how come no one is talking about that? What a hypocrisy. But why? How come nobody is talking about that? Because it's not being allowed. Whoever runs the press, the books, they're not going to do that because Armenians are going to steal their spotlight. And besides, by the way, Armenians also are considered the beginning of man. Or, they were the first nation to admit Christianity, I think in 346, if I'm not mistaken, AD. And they are descendants of Noah, Mount Ararat. That was all Armenian land. Yep. And so they always competed with Armenians because they wanted to be the chosen people. During the war with Azerbaijan, they sold all those weapons to Azeris to kill Armenians. Yep. Always blame the stupid victim. They attack and then pretend they are the victims. Stupid, man. Man, what has Iran done? You tell me how many wars has Iran started? Okay, who's the enemy of the United States right now? Russia, China, Iran, yeah? Okay, let's keep a score. How many wars United States started? And how many Russia, China, or Iran? Now you claim, okay, Iran was financing this. Of course it's gonna finance, man, because you are their enemy. You are their enemy. Because Iran is the biggest force in that area, and it goes against your plans. Yeah? It's a big rock in the middle of your road, blocks your road for taking over all that area that you consider your historic lands. And now you are freely admitting that, Jordan, Egypt, Saudi Arabia, Iran, Turkey, that's all yours. Now you're admitting it. Why shouldn't they fight against you? How come you're fighting against your enemies and they shouldn't fight against their enemies? But thank God they never, crossed their own borders and started wars in some other country. Simple as that. Now, you don't like the way they are treating their people? Let their people, talk about it, come out and change the regime. It's not up to you. Who the hell are you to go to overseas and meddle with some other people's business? So it's stupid. You are insulting our intelligence. You just want power. You want to take over the oil and make them slave state just like you did Libya, the Syria. So we are not blind, man. Like Iraq, what the hell are you doing? Where is your victory? Show me your victory. What victory have we had, after all those wars? What did we gain? Except hatred of the whole world. What did we gain? Except the laughter of everyone, except becoming the Satan of the world. Other than that, we haven't gained anything. We are still struggling. It's even worse. We can't even afford a house. We can't afford a living. Is that the gain? Was it worth it? How many trillions did we spend on those shit, on the wars? And imagine if you spent half of that trillions to, take care of your people, your country. As simple as that. As simple as that. So that shows that the government is not effective. That shows that it's all show. Democrat, Republican, this, that's nothing. Those are not your friend. Government is never your friend. So, how is it possible to spend trillions of dollars and still we cannot afford healthcare? Bro, who's answering for that? Who's going to be responsible for that? And now you are creating another, crisis. Iran is your enemy. Stupid, man. You're so stupid, People come here, they create a terror attack and they blame it on Muslims. And you being stupid, you believe them. And once they caught doing that, you pretend you don't see it. Why? Because they have you by the balls. That's why. Now they're gonna do it all openly. They don't even care about hiding it. Because they got your balls. They got United States in every power position. Yeah? And if you try to do something, being a weak idiots that you are, they have you by the balls, they have the videos, they have, compromise. There's nothing you can do. As I said at the beginning of my, rant, there is always a way out, which is admitting and saying, yeah, I'm not worthy of being your leader. I'm not even worthy of being on this earth, man. But let God judge me. At the meantime, I'm gonna do whatever I promised. And then I'm yours. You can do whatever you want to do with me. And let's see who wouldn't stand by you. Everyone would stand by you, man. Because everyone has some type of a, failing, guilt, something. Then we say, well, at least the guy admitted it. And he just gave himself to us to do whatever we do. He's humbled. But now he's powerful. Now we can trust him. Seriously, it's like a paradox, but now we can trust him. That's why they say every leader, before becoming a leader, once you become a leader, you have to carry your cross on your shoulder. Always carry your cross on your shoulder, knowing that, you might be dead. They might kill you. You have to be ready for that. But none of them are. They get into, the power positions for money, for influence. Yeah, because only little bastards love and enjoy all that power over others. The real good people, they don't enjoy that, They share the power instead of, taking over others like these guys are doing. Man, have you listened to that Senator, Lindsey Graham? What the fucking Satan is that guy, man? I can't even look at his face. It's just evil. Bro, how can you allow yourself to say, let's go and kill every one of them? Something like that. You're supposed to be a wise person, man. You are supposed to be a, book of wisdom at your age. Like, the old times, all these wise kings and wise, powerful people. But none of them. They're all coyotes, man. Weasels. Yep. So, I don't know what's going on, guys. They keep lying to us, At the meantime, all our, guys are dying there. And then, those, the girls at that school, what the hell is that all about? Man, I always say, I always repeat this. Since 2012, to me, we are all living in a different reality. Seriously, we live in a, at least that's my kind of observation, or that's what I see. Yeah? We live in a different reality. Up is down, down is up, wrong is right, right is wrong. Nothing is the same. Everything has changed, like upside down, man. What the hell is going on? Seriously, this is not the reality that we used to have. I think, yeah, around 2012 and on, for me, that's how it seems, People are different. Yep. Strange world, strange times. I don't know, have you noticed how no one is talking about the Epstein files anymore? Can you explain that? Could you explain why? What is the reason for them not talking about that? Guys, we are all being manipulated. Every one of us is conditioned. We have fallen for propaganda. We've been lied to, all of us. It's easier to lie to us than convince that we've been lied to. Now, the only solution to cut those chains is to see it. To see and admit that you have been manipulated and are still being manipulated. That's the only kind of a way out of that rut. And once you see it, you admit it, and you see what's going on, they cannot affect you anymore. You are not afraid anymore. That's all. There is nothing else. That's the only change, which is a very powerful change. They cannot affect you. All this BS is not affecting you. And you're still playing your instrument, doing your work, your chores, enjoying your family, because they have no power over you anymore. Yeah? Anytime they can kill you, it's very easy, but they cannot win. And after they kill you, they're gonna go to sleep and they're not gonna be able to, because they know that you were a million times more powerful and worthy of everything than they are. They know it. And to cover it, they do even worse and worse and worse, That's their state of mind. Manipulate people, lie after lie, Yeah, I don't know, man. Enough, man. I gave you guys a headache. Maybe I should play other instrument while I'm ranting. That's crazy, man. That's just crazy, guys. Man, this house is full of, little, what you call it? Lizards. My cat keeps bringing lizards inside. Yeah. think that's enough. Oh, I just needed to rant, man, because I see all this stuff and it's getting scarier and scarier. Meaning, now I won't be surprised if they bomb Iran with atomic bombs, you know. So, man, if only few people are, playing with the rest of the world. Bro, how is it possible? Jeez, how is it possible, man? Man, don't they realize that even the biggest names are going to be dust at some point? No one is gonna remember who you were, what your name was. Yep. 2,000 years is nothing. 3,000 years is nothing. You are nothing. Your name is nothing. Now, if naturally, by living your life, you have a good name, that's good. But even that is nothing. No one is gonna remember your name, especially if you do it for that purpose. And these guys are doing it for that purpose. For example, our president, everything he says, no one ever did this. Never seen it before. No one does it like I do. The fuck is that, man? It's like a 6th grade, schoolboy. The fuck are you talking about, bro? You're a grown-ass man, man. You are a president of the most powerful country. What kind of language is that, you stupid moron? Are you fucking peasant, man? Who are you, man? From some village somewhere? What an uneducated moron. See, that's the problem. In the United States, a lot of people, in high positions, they know their stuff, real estate, but they're stupid about everything else. Doctor knows okay about a fucking nose doctor. That's it. Doesn't know anything else. Just narrow, that's all they have. And I am a PhD. PhD or what? Do you even know what fucking philosophy is? PhD. Stupid morons. No wisdom. Just knowledge. Tons of junk in here. That's junk. That means nothing. So these guys are like that. Yeah, I did it like no one did it before. I'm the only person. Okay, we keep telling people, man, to our children, hey, be humble. Don't be just me, Don't say that. That's not good. Be a little bit humble. Share it with others. Share the credit. Don't be quick to blame. Be quick to share your success. Yeah, bro, this guy is, it's like, I don't know. It's one thing to be the person of the people, for the people, yeah? It's like one of our guys. He's one of us. But he's not. How can he be one of you, man? He's not even, he's not one of those and he's not one of us. He's somewhere in the middle. It's like a village idiot. Bro, I'm telling you. See, I can say this because I never voted in my life. Never, ever. I've been living here in the United States since 1988. I don't believe in leaders. I don't believe in choosing someone to lead me. I never voted. I never will vote. Even President Trump. I came close with this guy because he was convincing. But no, I have no leader. I don't have him as my leader, That's why, I don't let them insult my intelligence. Stupid people. Like they're playing a circus, man, like a theater. And people go and kill each other. I'm a Democrat, I'm a Republican. I hate my dad because he's a Democrat. You stupid people, Stupid people. How can I not say that? Bro, get your priorities straight. What the hell is a party? know who you are. See, the problem is 80% of the people, they don't know who they are, what they are. The only way to function is to identify with something and be fed by that. Yeah, I'm a Republican. Okay, good. I'm not alone. See, I belong to that group. Yeah, and if someone says, fuck the Republicans, it's the same as if they're killing you. You go like a fight and you die for it. Why, you stupid idiot? That's because you don't know who you are, and you have tied yourself to that party. So if someone says something, it's as if they're killing you. Or I'm a president, or I'm a rich person. Those are all identities. All identities, man. Those are not you. Those are outside labels. None of it is you. None of them it is you, bro. But we identify with those things, with external things so strongly that, as soon as someone says something that goes against that, we are ready to kill them. Okay, what's new? So that's the problem. Yeah, this is a big issue, guys. I'm sorry for our kids, I'm a fucking 58-year-old guy and I'm ready to die anytime. I've been ready for that long time ago. Since my ND, I had an ND and, I'm not worried about it since then. But, I don't want the kids, the future of this. I wanted to enjoy life, man, to have substance. Poor kids, man, nowadays, they are robots, man, bro. They know nothing. They can't read the clock. Can you believe that? They cannot read the clock. They cannot read. If you ask them some simple question like what's the capital of United States? One says Sacramento, one says, bro, you can't, that's embarrassing. We are raising morons, airheads, poor things, poor people, poor kids, man. The schools, what are those schools? Man, go study Russia, look, visit. Don't listen to these idiots. Look how clean Russia is. Look how their children are. They know geography, they know biology, they know history. Yeah, I mean, everyone, they don't just, play fucking iPhone games, Why? Learn from them. See what their teachers are teaching. Yeah, here, man, the school and all that is like a place so parents can throw their kids there and go to work because they can't otherwise. That's what it is. Yep. And the teachers are putting crap into our children's head. Yeah. Bro, they are making like drones, idiots. And those are supposed to be and the people that are creating the AI nowadays, those are those people. Those were kids like that. They're idiots, man. Have you ever, seen an interview with that guy, that Altman or whatever, that ChatGPT? He's a moron. Bro, he has no wisdom. He has no wisdom. That guy just have lots of knowledge. Yeah, he has memorized lots of stuff. He's genius when it comes to his computer shit. But that's nothing. That's nothing. The guy needs to have wisdom. He doesn't. He cannot answer simple questions. He stumbled, blah, blah, blah. Stupid, embarrassing. And that guy is ruling the world, or is about to. Bro, that's the truth. Those are the leaders now. Our kids gonna be led by those morons. And this guy just like little, high school boy or teenager. Oh, I wanna rule the world, man. Yeah, like that. And they are. That's why they don't care about the AI safety. They don't care about anything like that. That's stupid. Yeah, guys, I don't know, man. That was a long rant. But I had to tell someone, I had to let this out because here I am by myself and I don't get to talk and, things, you don't see outside, yeah. Yeah, so, yeah, so I don't talk to a lot of people. Perhaps that's the reason I just ranted and hit, record. Yeah, guys, let me know what you think, man. Do I make any sense? It's not that I care, what others think, but yeah, why not, Of course, if anyone is honest and authentic, no problem. I do care. You have to be flexible. One has to be flexible to change. Always change to see his or her errors and admit it. Now, that's power, That's power. Only, cowards go to meeting with someone else wearing, tons of weapons. Those are cowards. You go vulnerable. That's the most powerful, You go and stand by yourself. Now, that guy that is like 10 bodyguards, he'll be intimidated by you, by that single person, by his vulnerability, by his not being afraid, by his not trying to prove anything, to show anything. Yeah? The guy just is. And, they have weapons, they can kill him, but he'll try not to let you. But anyways, yeah, that's it, guys. Hey, thank you. And before, you think, okay, this guy is against Jews, he's anti-Semite. Fuck you. Seriously, fuck you. Whatever that anti-Semite means, The fuck, man. Palestinians are Semites as well. Did you know that? Anti-Semite. Motherfuckers, man. Anti-Semite. Shut the fuck up. Stupid people. Anti-Semite, Man, go read. Read about it. Read about Zionism. Yeah, of course, man, there are a lot of people, Jews, normal people. And like you and me, they have no, sick ideas. They don't look down at others. They have not that superiority, syndrome. We are superior to, they call us what, goy? Something like that, which is a derogatory form. There are some, they don't even care about those things. But majority look at us as, second-class citizens, motherfuckers. Yeah, look, man, they disseminate all this pornography, schools, the books and this. Go and find out who is in charge of that department, and you'll understand. Yeah. However, their kids, I like, what's that guy with the eyebrows? Yeah, like they're raised like that. Violin, they don't go outside, they go to their own circle of similar Jewish friends. They have their own education stuff, they have their own activities. Yeah, okay, so they protect theirs but ruin others. It's always been the case, man. So I don't give a fuck if you call me anti-Semite, because that's proof. You cannot prove me wrong. You can call me anything, but I dare you prove me wrong. So, hey, if you want to call names, call names. And if you want to stop by and, man to man, no problem, you can do that too. Okay? And if you want to cancel me, cancel my ass. What you gonna cancel, man? You cannot hurt someone who's ready to die. You need to understand, you cannot hurt someone who's ready, who has nothing to protect, who is ready to die. That's the point. I don't care about, anything. You want to take all my money? I don't have any. You want to take my house? They have done that. Yeah? You're not gonna let me build my house? It's been done. What's next? As I said, you can kill me, but you cannot win because you are a chicken shit. That's why, That's why. So I don't care about those names. Yeah, it's the Jews, the Jewry of the world. Look at their gatherings. Look what they say about United States in their, Congress, whatever fuck that is. Yeah. Listen to what they say. How they should take over. Why did they take okay, if TikTok was worrying Trump, United States, that it belonged to some country that is not United States. They wanted to prohibit China influencing our kids. Okay, no problem. So they let Jews buy TikTok. Okay, so it's not China, it's Israel. What makes it okay if it's not China, but it's Israel? It's the same shit. And now TikTok, if you type anything negative about Israel, that's it. You're gonna be canceled. The fuck, man? The fuck you think you are? You stupid piece of shit people, man. The fuck, man? This is crazy, man. This is crazy. I mean, if I had a little bit of benefit of doubt that what I hear is not correct, now they're proving that it was correct. Look what they've done to those poor pastors, man, like the Palestinians. Bro, even by now, you cannot kill those people. You cannot win the small area. How you plan to win Iran, yeah? Which is 2 million times bigger in population and area. You couldn't even, conquer Palestinians. You want to conquer Iranians? You stupid. And that's what worries me. It's not that they don't know it, but it's going towards a nuclear war. Because, once they do that, the promised land is not Israel, it's the United States, man. This is the promised land. They want to take this. You will see. It's already taken. Okay? So over there, it's going to be Turkey, Iran. Yeah? So as soon as, they have the power, United States is not there, they're going to forget it. Right now, what they're doing, it goes against the United States, weakens United States, and that's the plan. And all these, fucking Zionist Christians, like fundamentalists. Let's bring the Armageddon so Jesus comes. Man, are you stupid, you moron? Who the hell you think you are, you ant? Little, tiny, stupid virus? And people are listening, man. Man, Americans are so naive, I love them, man, but they're so naive. And that's what made it great, United States. When I came here, man, it was beautiful, People knew what they have. They appreciated the freedom of speech, and this and that. They appreciated. Little by little, it's been taken away. We are not saying anything. We take all those for granted. That's why we are in this state. Okay? And now we are being told, I can have a baby. The fuck is that, man? There is no man and woman. Bro, are you like out of your stupid mind? Bro, that's the professor, biologist says that. What does this world come to, man? That's who we are. The whole world is laughing at us because we are stupid. And everyone is manipulating us, yeah? Oh, we see like smile, that fake fucking smile, Wipe it off your face, man. I don't think your stupid smile. You know, be genuine. You're angry, you're angry. You know, you want to smile, smile. But don't do stupid ass. That's why you're in this situation. Morons. Man, the solution is the middle America. Those guys need to wake up. They are the ones who's gonna fight, you know. Not Californians, not New York people, not Texas, man. No. Yeah, Texas too, yeah. Those are the people who gonna be fighting for the United States. The rest are sheep. They're just gonna, you know. Anyways, man, wow, 1 hour, 1 hour, 3 minutes. That's a long time. It's not that I'm gonna post this shit, man. Yeah. I don't think I'm gonna post this shit, man. I have enough problems. I don't want more problems, man. Damn it. Then again, if I don't, then it means I'm a chicken shit. See? If I don't, then it means whatever I just said was fucking fake. Whatever I just criticized has been a bullshit coming out of my mouth. Then that's gonna, you know, be the case. And I can lie to you and not publish this shit, but I cannot lie to myself, yeah? I cannot. So I'll know that I'm a fucking chicken shit. That I'm afraid to express. And there is no fucking hate here. It's the truth. You know, it's not hate. If someone tries to hurt me, then fucking I'm gonna kill that motherfucker, yeah? I mean, that's a fucking, what, you know, come on, self-defense, man. So obviously, if someone is trying to hurt me, I'm gonna, you know, protect myself. The fuck, man, it's not hate. No, man, I'm gonna kill you with love. Simple as that, yeah? Christians. The fuck Christians, man? My church is better than your church. Your church is not real. Mine is real. Catholics, Protestants, man, get it together, guys. There is no such thing, man. Be the fucking Christ. Don't be Christian. Be the Christ. That's what you need to do. Don't be Buddhist. Be the fucking Buddha. Stop that stupid gathering together in groups and belonging to this group, that group, you know? That shows your stupidity, your weakness, your inability to stand by yourself. You always want to have surrounded by people. It has nothing to do with us being social creatures. No. It's because you are a chicken shit. You cannot stand by yourself. You know, I live here alone, man. Yeah? I have no neighbors, no fucking, there is no noise, no TV, no nothing. People come here, they stay 4 hours and they get paranoid. 4 hours in silence. Because I don't have TV to distract, you know, so they can distract their mind. There is no radio, no fucking, okay. So either they need to shut up and just be silent, or they get paranoia, you know, anxiety, and they leave. That's the state of the world. If anyone could be with themselves for 30 minutes a day, it would make a big difference, believe me. And that's why everyone wants to fit into some group, you know, Catholic, Protestant, I don't know what the fuck, this, that, you know, Jew, Muslim. Bro, shut up. Or okay, or let them be, man. You know, don't create wars and don't go and fight against them. Okay, he wants to be in that group, fine. Don't say mine is better than yours, yeah? That's stupid. Mine is bigger than yours. Yeah, you moron. And this is, guys, passion. This is not anger, by the way. You know, I love you. I love everyone, man. Seriously. Why wouldn't I? If I look at a Jew, I look at myself. If I look at the Muslim, if I look at the Turk, Yeah, it's me. You know, probably if the Armenians had the opportunity, they would have done the same fucking thing like the Turks did to us in 1915. Slaughtered us, you know, genocide. So humans are humans. I don't care you are a Muslim, Christian, or Jew. We are all idiots. Man, sometimes I think that's just in human nature. There isn't anything we can do about it. We are just species that are warmongers. You know, we species that we cannot just be. We have to be by not letting someone else be. And we live by that friction. I think. Otherwise, how do you explain all this warfare, man? All this hurt? Bro, that's blows my mind. Man, I'm looking, you know, outside, it's beautiful. Everywhere surrounded by beauty, peace, wind, breeze, birds, trees, grass, mountain, sky. It's all ours for enjoy. And there is plenty of space for everyone, man. If the whole world you gather into Texas, the whole entire billions, 8 billions, everyone would have a 1 square feet of space. You know, so it's BS. I mean, we have plenty. It's just they're teaching us to live from the scarcity as opposed to living from the abundance. That's the problem. Yeah. Yeah, anyways, guys, so I was saying, yeah, we are like warmongers, man. We have to have war. Imagine if we appear in a heaven, yeah, in paradise. Bro, we would go crazy. There is no such thing. We would laugh at ourselves, like, what the hell I'm doing here, man? You know, let me punch you, but you can't. Oh, man, you're going to miss the earth. Because you're going to be bored. I mean, you know, imagine that. So that's why I go like, okay, it's normal. This is us. This is how we are. It is what it is. What is. You know, you know, I'm not going to try to change anything because that trying to change is the violence, you know. When I try to change something, now that's the violence. That's where the violence lies, you know. It is what it is. The only way that I can change anything is to just live, to be the way I think is the right way of living. Just be. And whatever is happening, you take it as part of, you are part of it. I am part of it, you know. In other words, man, love and do what you will. That's my motto. Love and do what you will. You can never go wrong, man. It might look wrong for the whole world, but to you it won't. You'll die a happy man with clean conscience, you know. Yeah, guys, so bye. Let me show you this. Look how beautiful that tree is, you know, that blossom. That's beautiful, man. How can you not enjoy this beauty, you know? Beautiful. So, anyways, guys, as far as I'm concerned, I'm enjoying it. And I'll go play a little bit of my drums now. You know, enjoy my drums. And then play a little bit of my keyboard. And hell with the others who are fighting and, you know, are hurting others and invading other countries and bombing other countries. You know, they cannot be at peace. Simple as that. If someone is an asshole, it means that guy is suffering. If someone is hurting someone else, it means that guy is suffering. You have to be filled with compassion towards that animal, you know. They're hurting. That's why they're so easily hurt someone else. Because they're hurting, they're small. They feel insignificant. They're not adequate. That's why they have to have that overcompensate. Anyways, man. All right, guys. Bye. Love you guys. Seriously. Take care.